AI, friend or foe?
The best friends.
Best.
Absolute best friends.
All right. Well, if AI is your foe, we're going to give you a few tips on how to make AI your best friend.
I think it has to be. I think it's trendy. I think it's here to stay. And I think we have to all become comfortable using it. And it can be scary, but there's ways to make it less alarming.
But I'm worried it's going to take my job.
It will take a job if you can't use it. I think you have to be able to use it to some degree, even a baseline, right? Maybe you're not a master at it, but you have to say, I can use chat. I can use Perplexity. I can use this AI integration to some level. And once you get doing it, it becomes easy.
But how do I get started? Like, I don't know. What would I even do?
I would say make it fun, make it simple, right? You have a friend's birthday party, a vacation with friends or family, you're making a recipe, right? You have some recipe that's in metrics and you're in the States and you need to convert it. Instead of spending the time and possible resources to convert that recipe, right? Stick it in chat, say, make this into the American measuring system, and there you go. Right.
And there you
If
go.
you're going on vacation, you can say, I'm going to location X with friends or family. I want to do X, Y, and Z. I don't want to go to these places or do this, this, and that. I would check, make sure that it's correct. Make sure you pack the right clothes and things like that. Sometimes it lies a little bit, but make it fun.
But the more information you give it, the better about your trip.
Absolutely.
Like if you have kids or if you don't want to walk or you do want to walk,
Yeah,
doing hotel reviews to summarize, what are the hotels that have these features and then go. But as you said, you do have to check the information because sometimes it lies to you.
I think it's important to know that chat gets something done. I'm going to say 50% of the way. So it saves half the time, approximately.
Yeah. And do you find yourself using chat more than searching in Google or a
Oh, yeah.
search engine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I mean, you have to sometimes cross-reference things to make
Uh-huh.
sure that it's correct and the most current version. But yeah,
You can ask it to say, where did you get this information from? Give me the source. And then you can get the source if they give it to you and then proof it and make sure it's there. Or sometimes they'll say, I made it up.
exactly. And that's, again, why you want to make sure
And
that
you're
you
like,
proof.
okay, well, let's look around. But what's nice about it is you can ask follow on questions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have full-blown talks with mine and
So,
knows all my life problems.
okay. So when you have a conversation, does it refine the answer? Do you feel then that gets a better answer, a better response as you're kind of going back and forth and having that dialogue with it?
I think you have to really talk to it and really give it a lot of concise information and kind of kind of guard the narrative as to how you want a response to be or not be.
Give an example.
I think if you give it a blanket statement, it's kind of going to give you usually a positive response.
Okay.
You don't always want the positive response. Sometimes you want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly. So kind of say to it, I'm looking to learn about topic X. Tell
Uh,
me about bullet points, these high level kind of essential bullet points. Leave out things that maybe you know or don't want to rehash or things like that. But the more you talk to it, the more it learns and the more it eventually kind of gets into more concise information.
yeah, I think it's just difficult because then some people, like I said, are so worried about their job.
And again, I think if you have a baseline grasp on it, I think you should be okay. I think to use it in your professional life, maybe start with something like your resume, for example,
Okay.
or your LinkedIn profile, right? Say, upload your resume or upload bullet points and say, I am a whatever your job title is, and I want to make my resume more professional. Or maybe you're looking for a job in the same function and you want to say, I'm looking for at this job, upload that job description and say, make my resume align with this job description. And I use the keywords, things like that, but proofread it
Proofread it and make it your
tremendously.
own. Make sure
Yeah, and
it's
make it
your own. And even like when you get the result, kind of say, modify this bullet, or I want it to sound more like this. Still put your personality in it. So it doesn't look like it's coming just out of AI.
exactly. And maybe even you do the work and you type changes yourself
Mhm.
and then put it back to AI again and say, okay, this has been updated. Now make it all have the same tone.
Right. Exactly. So the bottom line is just to kind of start small, maybe practice with a recipe or a trip, and then start to integrate that into your professional life as well.
Exactly. And you can start with the free options for tools.
That's
You don't have to just jump into, having 10 subscriptions of things that you may or may not use. Start small,
Mhm.
get comfortable with a product, and then kind of upgrade from there.